Hi, this is for Daniel Janicek and David Barish. You're looking at my laptop screen at the Crescent Heights tax report. You downloaded from Carlos's program the CSV option, which I downloaded into my downloads folder. Here it is. You can see it. I'm trying to look through my phone at the same time. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to open this. I don't open it in Excel. I open it directly from the downloads folder. Excel will try to put me through a translation routine. Okay, now here's all the data that's dumped out of the download. And you can see it doesn't make a whole lot of sense the way it looks. This is actually a database, a very tiny database. But now we're going to go back, navigate back to the tax report. We're going to click on the Start button. That's going to bring up this little dialog box. It's going to ask me, what is it that I want to run? Well, here you see the tax report CSV. That's what we're going to work on. And then this particular worksheet is called tax report. When I have these two both selected, then the Go button comes on, and I select Go. Now, if the process gets interrupted while it's running, the fastest way would be to close Excel and bring it back open again. This took 7 seconds to complete. The reason it's so fast and only taking 7 seconds is because I turn off automatic calculation and I turn off screen updating. So with those things, if they're still off and you're trying to use Excel, it's very difficult to work with. Okay, now this is a report. You can see it's got this is 165E66, that group of properties. We've got the name of each property across the top. And then we have the total column, the eliminations column, the subtotal column, the debit and the credit, and the tax book total, the M1, and the tax total. And let's just scroll down. Okay, you notice the reason it took so long is because these use formulas. It was a lot faster if I just used dry numbers, but that's not what you need for your work. But look at the debits and the credit column. If I'm in the assets section right now. So if I put in like a number here, I'll put in the number 10, and I press enter, you can see that it increases the tax book total because the debits increase for an asset, as you know. And if I go down to the liability section, which is way down there. Okay, let me put in a debit here for this number. And you can see it decreased the tax book total. So that depending on whether it's a debit or, a liability or asset or equity, it calculates the tax book total accordingly. Okay, and every time you do that, you notice I put in 10 here. Well, 10 is also carried down here. All these totals out here to the right get updated, and all the way down to the bottom. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed about the data, the way it's coming out, and I apologize this, but you have this net income loss line here, which is not a real number. It appears that the net income is included already in the retained earnings. And the reason we can tell that is because the total liabilities and owner's equity equals the total assets. So this is in balance just as it is without this. And so currently to see the total revenues and expenses, you'd have to go all the way down to the bottom. And this would be what our net income would be, which should be deducted out of the retained earnings. Well, that's the introduction. I'm very interested in whether this works well for you. Please give me some feedback. It will help a lot. But in the meantime, I hope this helps you along your way, and I look forward to hearing from you.